example, a school in a locality is not working well. There are multiple ways of dealing with it. Some organizations tend to take up that school, probably go teach there or fund.
Throughout the George Washington community and throughout the Washington, D.C. area. I mean, we really try to strive for a global vision and global perspectives. I mean, you'll see just some of the people in the room right now are not, we're not born in America and have different backgrounds, and we really strive to see all perspectives and have different, understandings of the world, because that's how you move forward and everything like that. So that's a very quick and brief introduction to what we do and the different partnerships we've had.
Okay, and before we get started on the subject matter, I will be serving as the Menasa moderator. Just to go over the agenda, we're going to spend a brief amount of time, maybe 10 to 15 minutes, with the Indian side speaking on your views on business ethics and the role of civil society as a means of combating corruption. And then we'll spend another 10 to 15 minutes, hopefully on the 10 side, with GW expressing their views on business ethics and the role of civil society. Before we dive into the subject matter, I just want to note that in the past there might be audio issues. If there are audio issues and you want to speak,
if you want to buy anything, you need license. So only thing to start business, so how many items you need to sell, so how many can customers buy. So everything, each and everything is you need to get permission from the license. So corruption can be divided in two parts in India. So one is before 1990 and other one is after 1990. So yeah, comparatively before 1990 corruption is less, but at the same time the growth is also the very less and GDP is also very less in India. So 1990 is when we have liberalized this too. Right, yeah. So as someone is saying that 1991 is the year when India got started liberalization. So in various industries, still it has to do with various industries, but it started in 1991 in insurance sector and telecom sector and IT. So that's where IT boom started in India and automobile industry. So various industries got liberalized. People tend to appreciate and people see him as a selfless man, and so they have kind of used him as a face, and that has galvanized people all over, and that they have branded the whole campaign a very beautiful way, and thousands of people that have come is not because organization like one has put up a tent or has called for a walk. It is definitely we have done our work in terms of taking this message to people in our own way, but the national media as well as India Against Corruption, the image of Anna Hazare actually has inspired people to come, and now you've seen that in December, maybe if you followed the news here, December, suddenly the crowds have gone down. That's nothing has changed on the ground. There have been attempts by the politicians to kind of discredit the people, which I don't think people have bought. They have not bought the argument that Team Anna is corrupt. That has not been bought. But it is just the ennui that because the fasts have been becoming repetitive, right? And the people have started, losing interest slowly. It's not out of a loss of, lacking faith in the cause or in the people, but somehow lacking interest. And that problem that you're talking about is definitely there. And even in the movement that we are talking about for RTI tomorrow, we want to see how many of these people who have come to streets are actually coming out tomorrow. And that is going to be a test of how much we can retain the interest. Especially in the state of Andhra Pradesh, it holds true for all the other states in the country. Media is divided. Media has political affiliations, and there are some media channels which are completely owned by a few political parties, and then there are few media organizations which are not completely owned, but they already have a political bias. So you know what is if a particular event happens, you know what a particular media is going to project it as, and what the other media is going to project it as. So mostly media has taken sides already, but there are a few things on which, for example, I can say there are a couple of channels which are mostly whose main agenda is to highlight corruption. So I am not sure whether they are also biased against one political party or not. But for example, I can talk about times now. For example, it's a national channel. Their main focus has been on corruption, and those kind of channels are actually have in some way supported these kind of movements by projecting them on the on prime time